Hey everybody, it's Ian the Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today, and I'm joined by a fresh face here on my channel. This is my friend Tisha.
Hello.
We got really into The Masked Singer last season, and so I wanted to kind of do this brand new idea here on my channel and do this new thing where we would talk about our thoughts, opinions, and predictions.
Yeah, because I think last year we talked more during the running of this show than in like the rest of the year combined.
Yeah, I think that's right. I would get home from work and I would be texting her like, "Hey, we would text each other about like, oh my gosh,
what we
this
thought
happened."
or who we thought it was, or
so it's really awesome that y'all are here. We have a couple of people here. I saw before we went live there are a couple of people here, and if you want to chat with us, make sure to I think it's either off to this side over here or it may be down below. Make sure to type in your comments to live chat because we'd love to hear your opinion and your thoughts on the brand new season for season 2 and your thoughts from season 1 as well. We're hoping to do a weekly live show where we talk about our predictions and reactions to the show. So make sure to join me here on my channel each week as we go through and do an overview and kind of talk about the show in general. So it's gonna be a fun season for season 2. I got really hooked. I've got to say though, season 1. When it first was like doing promos and stuff for it, I'm like, this is the dumbest show ever.
See, I was actually the complete opposite.
Really?
I thought this was going to be a really neat idea.
Oh wow! Okay,
I was excited about it from the beginning.
Okay, all right. I was so against it, and then I watched the first episode and I was immediately hooked.
Sucked in immediately.
I couldn't do anything about it, so I was like, well, okay. Well, so like she said, we did talk back and forth during the every episode. We would talk back and forth, and if somebody got to it before the other one, we were like, no, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
So, so we're going to talk about... last season was really cool. By the way, each week there will be spoilers. Spoiler alert. So please make sure if you're watching each episode, if you don't want to know what's going on, watch this after you watch the episode. And if you haven't watched season 1, we might tell spoilers from this one. So if you haven't watched season 1, make sure to turn this off right now and come back later after you watch season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 was great. They showed... So, let's back up a little bit. Tonight, they showed and previewed... They showed last season 1.
They kind of recapped it for us.
Yeah. So, they recapped it and told us, who each one was each week. And, of course, T-Pain was the monster who was the winner of the Golden Mask Trophy, which blew everybody out of the water. Nobody on the show got it except for Nick Cannon. He
was the only one. He figured it out beforehand.
And Tisha and I got a lot of them along the way. We kind of clued in. She got more than I did. I'll be honest. She got more than I did.
Because I'm really good at Google.
She's great at trivia. If you need to know any trivia question, just ask her. She's really great at it.
I am.
But then they talked about. They went through and introduced us to all of the characters. Masks.
The masks this
year.
For
this season, and I went through, I was very dedicated, and I took notes.
He was very much.
I took notes.
Good, because I didn't want to. I was lazy.
I took notes on all of them and tried to do the best that I could. My phone is, for some reason, not like, okay, there we go. So the next episode is September 25th at 7 p.m., so make sure that you click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon down there so that way you get notified when I post the live event. I try to post them beforehand, but if not, you'll get notified whenever I go live by clicking that bell notification icon. This season, they're doing 16 singers instead of the 12
that there were last year. Yeah,
12 last year, and apparently a lot of celebrities.
They said this year the celebrities are a lot bigger.
Yeah.
That they've got a lot better talent this year, probably because all the other ones watched last season were like, I want to do that now.
Yeah, I think it became quite the phenomenon, and everybody wanted to jump in on that. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So let's just go through the list and talk about the clues that we got tonight. The first one on my list was Thingamajig. The green monster-looking thing. Yeah, Thingamajig. Some of the clues... Okay, the first clue that I had was Boston's Red Sox player. And the reason I say
because
that...
they described him as Green Monster.
Right.
And the Green Monster from Fenway.
Exactly.
So that would make sense.
Don't know. I don't think it is.
I don't think so, but it might be somebody that's from Boston, though.
It could be.
It may not be a player, but it could be someone who's from that area.
There you go. There's something right there. He also mentioned tower in his...
Like towering.
Towering or tower or something of that nature in his clues. He also, this was an odd one to me too, Chewbacca and him celebrate together.
Yeah, that one I thought was weird, and I wasn't sure if he was possibly someone that's done Star Wars. Like some of the more recent Star Wars, some of the younger ones.
Maybe. But I don't know.
But he was also really, really tall.
He's very tall, so that's why I also wrote down, like, basketball player? Maybe? A basketball player?
Yeah. It'll be
Something
interesting to
that.
see. Usually the first, like, week or two are the ones that I had the most trouble with. After that, I think after the first 2 weeks, I got every single one.
She did. She did. She really, really did. So then the next one was the skeleton. And the only clue that I found out of that one was 4261.
Yeah, which was just randomly written on something.
It was a headstone in the background. It was 4261. I don't know what that means, but obviously it was deliberately put there.
Yeah, so it's obviously something that's important.
Yeah, just don't know what's specific about that. Fox, there's a fox on there this season. They showed, and now this can happen because they're showing the film studio. Studio 46 kind of stood out a little bit. It was a little different than the rest of them, and I'm not sure.
He also made a comment about superhero.
He did make a comment
about being a superhero.
Yeah, he made a comment about a superhero.
So that was kind of, I was like, there was a reason, had to have been a reason he said that.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm going to turn the mic down. Sorry, we're still I have some new equipment, so I'm making sure, I'm checking down here to make sure my levels aren't going too high. I'm a little surprised nobody's joining us, to be 100% honest, but that's okay. They'll watch the replay. Also, he mentioned, like, foxhole. That he's in his foxhole, which makes me wonder: is he a fox host, like from a morning show, or
if he's an actor that's on a show that's on Fox?
Yeah, something like that.
So there's plenty that could be.
So could he be he or she? Because we don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell that one. Yeah.
Could they be something related to the Fox channel?
Could be.
I think that would be a little too deliberate, but you never know. They've done some weirder things.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
That one was strange. That costume was a
weird costume. They specifically mentioned February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yes. And then the little rhyme that they did, it was actually your mom that pointed out that everything in it like, kind of rhymed, almost where it was like rhyme with Katy Perry. So it really makes me wonder.
Yeah, definitely. You come back on the screen.
Sorry, I moved.
She's like,
I'm like, I'm slowly but surely edging my way out of the video.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So anyways, Katy Perry. Maybe I don't think it's going to be Katy Perry.
I don't think so, but it could be someone that's connected to her or, something like that. You never know. Or someone that's a huge fan that's very obvious that they're a huge fan of hers.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm checking really quick just to make sure. Yep, we're still alive and everything is going good. So we currently have 4 people out there.
Woo, hello.
Hi. Hi, 4 people. Next up, let's see, Eagle.
Yeah. The one thing that really stood out to me on Eagle was that they made a point that he specifically wanted the red bandana, which made me think of the rock star Bret Michaels, because he always has the bandana on.
Could be.
So they made a point that they put it on there because of him. And
it did say some of these celebrities were Broadway people. Yeah. And he did Rock of Ages, didn't he?
I believe so. I think so. So, could be. You never know.
Don't know. Hey!
Hi!
We both look in the chat real quick.
Somebody spoke.
Somebody said something.
Somebody talked to us. Yay!
So yeah, the red bandana, the rock star outfit, that would make sense for him.
And that he made it very much. Okay.
Then there was the tree. It's a Christmas.
It's obviously a Christmas tree, but they just call it the tree.
Yeah. And they said delicious.
Yeah.
In their clues. And it was deliberate the way they said delicious. Mm-hmm. So there's something in there. I don't know what that means. Chef.
Could be.
Ice cream flavors. It's too hard to tell right now.
Yeah. Laughing at us. Yes, I know.
Next up is flamingo. And the clue in there that really stood out to me was mascara.
So something with makeup.
Something with makeup, a makeup mogul or something like that. So maybe like Kylie Jenner. The question is, though, can she sing?
And I have no idea.
Because they did show this person singing.
And she's good.
She can sing.
Very, very good.
She can sing. So it was incredible. So Kylie Jenner?
Maybe. I don't know if she can sing.
I don't know. We didn't have a Kardashian last season. Everybody thought the alien was the Kardashian.
Might have been, yeah. But
so it wouldn't surprise me if there's a Kardashian on this season. I don't know. We'll see. Butterfly. Mm-hmm. And the clue that came through was pray.
Yeah, so...
A religious figure?
I don't know. Or just someone who's very well known for the fact that they are openly religious or openly...
Maybe. I don't know.
So, we'll see.
Penguin came through, and their clue was hair. Something about hair.
And showed with very multiple, like, wigs. So
and, like, very, like,
and
distinguished.
There was one of the wigs, though, that very much looked like the wig from Sia's Chandelier video.
Oh. Okay.
It very much looked like that one. The blonde, the real blunt, short.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Interesting, okay. Then there was Leopard.
Yeah, Leopard is one...
I can already tell Leopard's going to be one of my favorites.
Yeah, the personality.
The personality of Leopard is amazing, first of all.
So, yeah, I can't really tell whether that accent is actual.
They spoke with a British accent in their clue package.
Yeah.
And the question is it a real British accent? Or are they faking it?
Right.
Because they would want to throw us off, right?
Right, and the costume was very, like, royal, regal... You know. Very
much so. And they were also said to be spotted with the president.
Now the question is, which president? They don't clarify. They do not clarify.
Yeah.
So whether it's the current or one of our former is a completely different story.
I don't know. But again, I think it's male. I think it is, even though it's dressed in like almost...
the old regal. But if you look at like the old royal style, males in those styles tended to look more feminine.
Yep.
Even though, you know.
So I think they're trying to throw us off with that, but it's not going to work on us.
Yes.
We got this.
We're good at this.
Egg.
That is the weirdest costume ever. I'm not really sure why we needed a singing, talking egg, but okay. You know.
It was exquisite, though. All the egg jokes.
Bad puns.
They mentioned falling off a stage, so maybe it was
someone who's known that's fallen before. We'll see.
Always work hard for the first and last vow, which in that case would be A and U, which would be gold?
Because that's the chemical symbol for gold.
Right.
So always work hard for the gold.
Yeah.
So they do, like you said, mentioned later, we're talking about gold records, etc. So could be a musician that is...
Gold records or
Emmy gold.
Or Grammys.
Or something any of those, because all those are gold.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Could be one of those.
Next up we have, I had to put my hand on the desk. I was
arms getting tired.
Yeah. Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Rapper. It's gotta be.
You know, unless they're trying their hardest to throw us off, which could be. But I think given the costume and the way
they were talking.
But it's almost more like 90s hip hop. Not like, you know, you see kind of the current rappers now, but more like the 90s with the big gold chain and the, you know, the jeans and stuff. So
it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for this season, and I'm excited to see because like Tisha said earlier, like they have gotten, supposedly, we don't know for sure, but they've gotten like bigger than B-list.
They've said better talent this year. So
and we'll go over that in a minute too. Flower. Weird costume again, but
very strange costume.
They mentioned that they're multi-talented.
Yeah, they said they bloom wherever they're planted, and this is another way to branch out. So it sounds like it's somebody who's in multiple facets of entertainment, or maybe not even entertainment, but it's just done in multiple things.
Could they be a triple threat or something like that?
Could do that. Maybe they've done author. Maybe they've done,
Maybe they're working on their what is that? EGOT.
EGOT. Yeah. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Yeah. Maybe they're working on that.
Because there's very few of those.
Yeah.
So.
Panda And they mentioned like bamboo tasting good, or like they can
how I prepare it.
Yeah.
So maybe a chef.
I'm thinking that one's gonna be the chef. I don't I know we said another one like might be a chef, but I think the panda might be a chef.
Yeah.
Not sure. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like Rachel Ray or something like that?
That'd be hysterical.
How funny would that be?
That'd be really funny.
Now, I don't mean to play off the like locale of the panda, but does that have something to do with the person?
Their ethnicity?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So is it somebody who comes from that region as well?
You don't know, yeah.
I don't know.
Because sometimes they do that on purpose too.
So sometimes they try to throw us off. Sometimes they do it on purpose. I don't know.
Right.
Then there was the Black Widow, and the only clue that I got from that one was the tarot cards.
Right.
It was like a tarot card looking Black Widow card.
So if maybe something along the lines with the psychic,
maybe,
or taps into that part, like they tap into that part of themselves a lot.
I know who it is. Oh. Right now, I know him. Madame Cleo. That's it.
Is she even still alive?
I think so. I don't know. Madame Cleo was from forever ago, but wouldn't it be funny if it was her?
My God, that'd be bad. That'd be so funny, though.
I feel like, what is his name? Kim from the show?
Oh,
Ken, when he guesses all wrong.
Because I think he got one person right last year, and that was the poodle.
Yeah.
He didn't even get the one that played his sister on the television show,
that
right?
Was the poodle.
The poodle.
Yeah.
He got the unicorn. He got Tori Spelling right.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't even get his own sister correct.
No. At the end of the show, they talked about how many... let's see. Christy is saying, I'm going to watch it. I just got off of work.
You should. Yeah,
it's good.
Maybe you can catch clues that we missed.
Yeah, and if you catch clues, like always, leave them in the comments below. Even after this video is gone off of live, always leave comments for me. I love hearing your theories. I love hearing, like, maybe you'll pick up on a clue that we miss. Please always leave those in the comments after videos are
Okay,
live.
thank you, Christy. I wasn't sure. I didn't think she was, but
I don't think I heard that she had passed. Oh, well, anyways.
She wasn't really famous anymore.
Well, true. Yeah, she went out of stardom. So at the end of the show, they talked about like all the awards and just general facts about all the celebrities. They've been in 140 films, 22 Broadway musicals, 22 gold records, 20 platinum records, 6 multi-platinum records, 31 Billboard #1 singles, 19 Emmys, 10 Grammys, 10 Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Which means it's people who've been around for part of the industry for a long time.
Yeah.
If they've hit a Lifetime Achievement.
Yeah, and there's 10 of them. So that's 10 out of... Does that mean 10 out of the 16? Or does that mean...
Or it could be that they've gotten Lifetime Achievements in different things.
Oh.
Like a Lifetime Achievement at the Emmys, a Lifetime Achievement here, you know?
Yeah, so that's... It's a large number, though. That's surprisingly a lot of people, big. So... That'll be very interesting. 3 Walks of Fame stars. So they obviously got some A-listers.
Yeah.
If you're on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, like you're pretty much an A-lister.
Granted, yes, to do it, you do have to pay for the star, but you still have to be nominated and you still have to be voted in, and then you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
After that. So
it's pretty big. The funny part of it, they showed on the screen, and I'm pausing after every single one of these,
so he could take his notes.
So I can take notes on it. And it showed 16 marriages. And Tisha was
I immediately was like, so what's next? Divorces? And literally the next one was 8 divorces. I was like, yes. I knew they were going to do that.
Yeah.
Which is so sad, but it's still funny.
It's hysterical that she called it right off the bat. And that's why, again, I'm asking her to be on the show with me, because I'm not going to get any of these right. She's going to get them all right. But anyways,
we'll see.
I could be like, hey, y'all heard it here first on my channel. So yeah, lots and lots of fun and excitement going on this season. I'm hooked again.
It's already looks like it's going to be a fun season. It definitely looks like they're going to be harder.
Oh, they're going to be way harder this season.
To figure out.
Some of them from season 1, like Joey.
After the first couple of weeks. The rabbit last year, literally the second they did his clues, the minute he opened his mouth and started singing, I was like, that's Joey Fatone.
Yep.
And I had people that were like, no, it's not. There's no way I maintained that the entire season, and I was right.
After
So
she
I was
told
very
me
proud of me.
who it was, I was like, oh yeah, yep, that's
You hear
him.
that voice.
It did piss me off all season long when they were like, Neil Patrick Harris for the Peacock. I'm like, no, it's not him.
I figured out who that one was pretty early on too.
So when the Peacock started singing, I was going with, what's his name? Knight Rider.
David Hasselhoff.
I was going Hasselhoff.
I did it first too. The only reason I changed was the height. Because they made a comment in the very first episode that the Peacock was 5'9".
Yep.
And David Hasselhoff is over 6 feet. So I was like, it's not him.
Yep. She beat me to it, but I was right there with it. Come back onto the screen.
I'm here, I swear. Seems like you have to time me somewhere.
I'm going to have to teach her how to do YouTube.
This is my first time ever doing this, so I apologize if I'm a little awkward.
It's all good. It's all good. So, yeah, it just pissed me off all season long when they're like, Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris. Not him.
Number one, when you start talking about how long he's been like in the entertainment industry, it's like, Neil Patrick Harris isn't old enough.
Yeah.
Like, he would have had to have literally been in the entertainment industry before birth to have been in it as long as this person was.
Yep.
So
they got Donny Osmond from the beginning.
Yeah. Like I said, I figured that one out fairly quickly. And I actually had a good, very good friend who, he watched that first week too, and he was immediately said it was Donny Osmond, because he said he grew up with the cast recording of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. He's like, yep. I know that voice.
Yep. When the wig came out on stage, I was immediately like, I know exactly. Because the clue for that one was the wig. The physical clue for that episode was this wig got me thrown in jail. And I was like, oh yeah, I know that's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat right there. Like, that's it. So.
But yeah, certain other ones were a little bit more difficult, but then I still figured them out.
Yeah.
Ahead of time.
Yep, it was a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see what this season's going to bring. I also want to hear what y'all have to say about this season. Please let us know in the comments down below, or in the live, whenever we do live videos. Please feel free to speak up and say hello. I love hearing. We want to hear what you have to say as well. Yes. We don't want this to be a one-sided show at all. I know this is a little different than what I normally do on my channel. This is not the normal video that you come to see whenever you come to the Kilter Crafter channel. But I wanted to throw this in because it like last season it became such a phenom. And
it was just
took off.
It's even more fun because almost every reality show that there is, about the third or fourth week in, spoilers start getting posted or things start getting leaked from further episodes down. That never happened with this one.
Yeah.
Because they've kept it so closely guarded.
I'm hoping it stays
and
that way.
I hope it does too, just because that's half the fun, is that it stays that strongly guarded so that you can't figure,
Yep.
You don't know for sure. You can kind of guess and you can figure it out, and they give you all these extra clues, but until they take off that mask, you don't know 100%.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're able to keep it hush-hush like they did last year. Last year was a little easier because the show was unknown. Mm-hmm. Like, if nobody really knew if it was going to be a hit or if it would even get renewed for a second season. But now that people are kind of keyed in on it, they're going to be those people who are wrong that are going to try and spoil it for everyone. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen. So let's cross our fingers that everybody's able to keep it under wraps. They showed some of the security. Now, again, this is a reality show. How much can we really believe?
But actually, though, last season, after it ended, Joey Fatone has a podcast that he does each week. And right afterwards, he did one about his experience on the show. And from what it sounds like when he was talking about it, that really is the security that they do. Like, they literally, he said they would meet them before they even got to the gates of the lot where the set was, and they would be put in in disguises before they were even allowed to drive onto the lot.
Yep.
Anybody with them was immediately put into a disguise, so they really weren't seen. He really did say that until they started becoming unmasked, they didn't even know who the other artists were.
Yeah.
Like, they have no clue either.
Yep. So
which I thought was really interesting.
I'm
in the fact that they didn't even know either, which is so fun.
It's funny that the celebrities can't even talk to each other. Like, they're kept in quarantine apart from each other.
I think the only times they're allowed to, like, it's like if they're whatever, is if they have the voice
The voice
distorter,
modulator.
so that you can't tell.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they are not allowed to know who the others are.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And side note, I'm super happy that Nick Cannon changed his appearance and looks normal again, because that hair and the turban.
I mean, this is only the first episode.
It is. We'll have to see what happens on the rest of the episodes for sure.
Yeah,
But
last year was interesting.
he looked a lot better for this first episode. Let's hope it stays that way. I like him, but wow, last season was a little weird. But anyways.
Well, he's a little odd, so
Yeah,
anyway.
he is. So anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I'm so happy that y'all are joining me for this. And Tisha, as we go along on this, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can get great updates by clicking that bell notification icon. I can't wait to see you here in the live chat, not next week, but the week after.
On the 25th.
The 25th, Wednesday, we'll be going live again and talking about our thoughts about the very first episode.
Yes.
Thanks for joining me.
Yes.
I can't wait to see you next time on the 25th,
Yes.
and
All right.
we'll do this again. Hope everybody has a great night, and remember, guys, normal's just a setting on the dryer. Hope everybody has a great night, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Bye.
Bye!